What's going on, guys? It's Frager here again, and welcome to my medieval house tutorial. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to build this medieval house. But before we get into that, if you do end up enjoying the video, please be sure to hit the subscribe button, as that really helps me out a lot. But anyway, let's get right into the tutorial. Alright, so here are some of the things that you will need here, and I'm going to go through them right now. So you will need this red concrete powder to help plan out your house a little bit. Then you will need to pick a log type, and these are the three options that I would recommend, which are oak, spruce, and dark oak. For this one though, I think I'm going to go with an oak log. Then these are the stripped log variants that I recommend you use, which are just oak and birch, but for this I'm going to use birch. Then you will need cobblestone, and you will need to pick one of these two trapdoors. I think I'm gonna go with this dark oak trapdoor, although you will probably need to use some of this spruce trapdoor. Then you will need a spruce stair. And for the roof, you can either do a spruce roof or a dark oak roof, or at least that's what I would recommend. So for this one, I'll probably do a dark oak roof, but I may hold off on picking these blocks in my inventory for right now so I can save some space on the hotbar, because the roof is usually the last thing that I do. Then you will need to pick a stained glass type. So here are my recommendations. I have white stained glass right here, gray stained glass right here, light gray stained glass right here, cyan stained glass here, light blue, and purple. And for this, I think I'm going to go with a purple stained glass. So getting into planning out the house here, what I'm going to go for on this house is kind of like a 45-degree angle house, but not quite on a 45. So I'm gonna come in here and go two like that, and then just keep going there. Probably one more to here, maybe. Yeah, that looks good. And then I will bring this here, and then just extend this here. And you do want this to be an odd number, so I should probably bring that like that, so that we have an odd number right here on the side. I believe that's 5 blocks. Yeah. Alright, so that is our house right there planned out. And you can plan this out however you want. If you don't want to plan it on an angle, that is okay. You can just plan it on a straight edge. It's up to you. So the first thing we're going to do here is put in our posts in each of the corners, just like that. And then we're going to bring these up 3 blocks, so they're 3 blocks tall. And then on these, I'm going to put another post there and there on either side, so they're inset a little bit. And I would recommend doing this on the 45 or like close to 45-degree angle houses, but on a straight edge you probably only need to put in like one of these extra posts. It's kind of up to you though. And then fill the rest of these in with cobblestone, and you know what, I am going to put another post there and there. Alright, so now we're just going to bring the cobblestone up to the top like this. Alright, now that we have this going on, this is going to be the base of our house here. And we're just going to bring these posts up one more, and then add some cross beams in between the posts. Alright, so we have that done, and I'm actually going to come over here and grab our spruce slabs and then just put in the floor here. So for this floor, you just want to fill in this entire area here, and if you want to add a staircase into the basement, that is up to you. That is perfectly okay. How you do the interiors is up to you. I'm probably not going to be doing the interiors in this video, so you guys can do that on your own. And one thing I forgot to mention is we will need a door, so I use a spruce door. And for the basement here, I think I'm going to put in a door right here, just like that. And I recommend the spruce door, but you really can use whatever door you want. I just really like the spruce door for medieval builds. So then for the top part here, we're going to bring the posts up 3 blocks again, but on these side posts here, I'm going to add a spruce stair like this. Or you can add it like that. It's kind of up to you how you want to do that, but I'm going to do it like this. And on these spruce stairs, we're going to put the posts to kind of add an extra little bit of detail to the side of the house. Alright, so now that we have that, and actually I don't need that. I don't know why I put that one in there. What we're going to do is we're going to take our stripped log and fill in all of the gaps like this. Alright, and now we need to put in our windows. So I think I'm going to put one here and here and here on this side. And for these, I'll probably actually use a full block so that we don't have to deal with the panes being annoying. So then we put those in like that, and then we're going to take our trap doors and put them next to the windows to kind of make a little bit of a shutter. Alright. And now another thing is we do need to have a doorway for the top part of the house. And if you really want to, you can just make a staircase from the basement up to the house so that the only door that you have is this one. But I like to add an extra door on the top part. So I think I'm going to put it here where this window is. And then for this, I just bring cobblestone all the way up to the top like that, and you can go out this way or out this way, it doesn't matter. And I usually like to use the spruce trapdoors to add a sort of railing to the side of it. Just like that, and you can add another one on this side if there's a little gap here. That's kind of up to you. And now it's time for the roof. So I'm going to clear some space in my inventory and go pick up these blocks here. And then for the roof, I usually take a stair block like this along the bottom, and we'll do that on both sides. And then we do an upside down stair here, and for the angle of this side of the house, I usually bring it out like that so that it comes out a little bit and then comes over to this part of it. The angled bit makes the roofs a little bit harder to do. And then I usually come up here with a full block on top like this. And you can also curve the stairs around the corners if you really want to, but I think it looks better if we don't. And then you just put your stair blocks on top of this like that. So what you want to do with these gaps here is fill them in with some slabs like this. And then we need to bring these walls up like so. Just like that. And then you kind of just keep repeating this until you get all the way to the top. And don't forget to bring this block out here to make it a little more even. And then for these ones over here, I'll just bring this one in. Alright, and once you get to this point, you just put an upside down stair block right here and do the same on this side. And then fill in the top with slabs. Alright, so that is what the finished product should look like with the roof on it. And then to add some extra bits of decoration, I usually like to bring in some leaves. I usually like to do oak leaves, but you can do whatever ones you want. And then I'll bring these in underneath the windows here, just like that, and then add a few extra bits down the bottom, kind of like this. And for one extra little bit of detail, I'm going to add a chimney on this. So for the chimney, all you're going to need is cobblestone, campfire, spruce trapdoor, and a cobblestone wall. So we need to pick a corner for this, and since we have the door here, I'm going to say that this is sort of the front wall here. So we're going to come on this side. So we want to put this chimney in kind of in the corner. I guess we could have put it there, but that's okay. We can just keep it here. And I like to put it in the corner because I think it just looks better, and it would help if I place those right. So then you just come up here like this and put your campfire on top of the cobblestone pillar that you have here. And then add some spruce trapdoors all the way around, and a cobblestone wall on top. So there it is, the completed house. If you do end up following this tutorial and building your house, make sure to share your builds with me. You can either tweet me at the Twitter linked in the description, or you can post it in the pictures chat on my Discord, which is also linked in the description.